What is the meaning of the word Catholic? Now I am in Sri Lanka. I arrived a few days ago and I decided to visit the main temples in Colombo and know a little bit about the church here. There are around 1.2 million Catholics in the country, and this is their awesome cross from Sri Lanka. We are almost in the monsoon season, but it has not arrived yet and it's a sunny day. As I walk and enter the first churches, I remember that recently Pope Francis compared the church to a choir where every member contributes his or her unique part to create a harmonious whole. And then I start thinking about the situation of the church and about his unity, and I remember that the church is one, holy, Catholic and apostolic. Okay, in my own words, we are one, holy, because she is like a wife of the holy God, because it has a holy origin, a holy vocation, and we are called to achieve holiness through it. Catholic and apostolic, because it is the only Christian church founded directly by Christ and his apostles, keeping its tradition alive from then to the present moment. And why Catholic? Well, in those times, the first to use the word Catholic was Bishop Saint Ignatius of Antioch, converted by the Apostle Saint John, and who died by martyrdom. Catholic comes from Greek and means universal. And look, my name is Alberto, and I am from Spain. Now I am in Sri Lanka. Maybe you are Asian, African, or American. The Vatican is on the Italian peninsula, but the Pope is Argentine. The Bible was not written in any of our languages, but in Hebrew, Aramaic and Greek. And as you see, we are not from here or there, but from all parts and sides of the world. All Catholics come from different countries, cultures, origins, and realities. We all are part of different societies and perspectives of the world. We all have particular stories that do not have to be similar to each other, because we are to many millions of people. But do you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're from here or there, if you come from that or that, if you think on this way or that way, just as it doesn't matter if you're on the other side of the planet in a country where they don't speak your own language, like me now in Sri Lanka. I guarantee you that you will not need any words to understand the importance of this. We are Catholics, and, even as imperfect human beings, we are not a simple worldly family, but a great family of God. We have not been founded, nor have we been called by any common man, but by Christ himself. We all know that there is a mother who loves us from heaven, and we all have the saints like stars that guide a ship at night. We do not serve the banal, not the mundane, not the brute of this world, but now all of us we are brothers with the same universal Father, all of us, from Asia, America, Africa, Europe, and Oceania. We have been baptized and we have been called by God, one and triune, to overcome disagreements and to walk as united as the wheat that makes the same bread, or like the drops that have melted in the same sea. St. Paul spoke about how we are all of us different parts of the same body, with different functions, yes, but at the same time all forming only one body. Pope Francis has said the Catholic Church should function like a choir where every member contributes his or her unique part to create a harmonious whole. Well then, let us pray to the Sacred Heart of Jesus to help us overcome ourselves, to help us to say, less me and more God, to help us to live the teachings of Christ, reduce any discrepancy, and with a spirit of holiness to turn the other cheek, extend our hand to our brothers and sisters, and walk together as a single church that has an absolute determination to always and unconditionally remain solidly united like one body, and from there to help us like a chorus to raise our voices, harmoniously as if they were a single voice in a song towards holiness and universal salvation.